Whether an organization's total rewards practices are competitive has a significant impact on employees' views of compensation fairness. Consequently, providing competitive compensation to employees is a concern for all employers. Organizations face the challenge of whether to adopt practices common in an industry or to differentiate the firm by using novel or distinct compensation practices. They also face the challenge of keeping their compensation levels competitive given what other firms are paying their employees, an issue that comes at the forefront when companies try to hire workers away from their current employers. Managers consider compensation mix and competitive position when developing their reward strategies. Many organizations use a quartile strategy to establish policies about where they wish to be positioned in the labor market, as illustrated here. The quartile strategy reflects an overall market position where the organization sets its compensation levels. An employer using the first quartile strategy chooses to lag the market by paying below market levels for several reasons. If the employer is experiencing financial difficulties, it may be unable to pay more. Also, when an abundance of workers are available, particularly those with lower-level skills, a below-market approach can be used to attract sufficient workers at a lower cost. The downside of this strategy is that it increases the likelihood of higher worker turnover and low employee morale. If the labor market supply tightens, then attracting and retaining workers will become more difficult. Organizations may adopt this strategy during recessionary times only to discover that when the economy gets better, turnover increases. A third quartile strategy uses an aggressive approach to lead the market. This strategy generally enables a company to attract and retain sufficient workers with the required capabilities and to be more selective when hiring. Since this is a higher cost approach, organizations often look for ways to increase the productivity of employees who are receiving above market wages. Most employers position themselves in the second quartile, the median, or the middle of the market as determined by pay data from surveys of other employers' compensation plans. Choosing this level is an attempt to balance employer cost pressures and the need to attract and retain employees by providing compensation levels that meet the market for the company's job. Pay structures and levels can affect organizational performance and staffing quality. Deciding which quartile position to target is a function of many considerations: financial resources available, competitiveness pressures, and market availability of employees with different capabilities. These decisions about compensation mix and competitive position are related and should be addressed as part of a comprehensive total reward strategy.